CBS 46 News presents Public Affairs on Peach.
Good morning and welcome to Public Affairs on Peach. I'm Karen Greer. You'd be hard-pressed to find anyone whose life hasn't been affected by cancer in some shape or fashion. It's not just one disease either. There are more than 70 types of cancer. This morning, in today's show, you're going to meet those winning their fight against the disease to find out how you can help support those on the journey as well, as cancer-preventing legislation is also being recommended. But first, I want to introduce you to a very special family I've had fun meeting and talking to. They're being helped by the Atlanta Ronald McDonald Charities House Services. The Fowlers are from Charleston, South Carolina, the Low Country, and they are staying here, have been here at right near Children's Healthcare of Atlanta at Scottish Rite since about Valentine's Day. So thank you guys so much for joining us. Tell us, what brought you here to Scottish Rite in the first place from Charleston?
Yes, our daughter had a staph infection that seeded in her spine and compressed her spinal cord, and she was rushed into emergency surgery in Charleston, South Carolina, at the Medical University there. Had 2 spinal surgeries to clean out the staph infection, but in the process of so much infection, it compressed her spinal cord, and she's paralyzed currently from the chest down.
Wow. And Sydney, what has this whole journey been like for you?
It's been tough, but you know, just trying to fight through and keep working at it every single day and just keep doing my thing.
How old are you now?
14.
You are an amazing young athlete, I hear, big volleyball player.
Yes,
and I think you also, now along with being at Scottish Rite, Children's Healthcare, you're going to the Shepherd Center.
Yes, we're doing 2 hours at Children's and 2 hours at Shepherd every day, and then we somehow squeeze in aquatics once or twice a week.
Wow. So, Dad,
yeah.
This has been a lot for your family.
Yeah.
Could you imagine doing this, coming back and forth from Charleston, or paying for hotels? Or
No.
What's the Ronald McDonald House been like for you?
It's amazing. Everything from the convenience to the community. I mean, having such a great group of people and you know, all the other families going through the same struggle. It's just, it's really an amazing environment for our whole family. Yeah.
And for you, Sydney, I mean, being, you know, as young as you are, this has been tough to be away from home so long.
Yeah, and it's also kind of nice to meet people who've gone through this struggle just like I have, and you know, just meet new people, and yeah.
I love that you are continuing this fight. What are you doing? Well, how do you motivate yourself to just keep pushing forward?
Well, I mean, I kind of want to walk again, so it's pretty important to keep going and keep fighting and stuff.
I hear you moving your foot now.
My foot, a little bit of my leg, a little bit of everything, yeah. So.
Wonderful, Mom. And I think you all being together to have to go through this together makes it a lot better, too.
Sure.
Yes, ma'am. We've been away from home for 6 months, and the Ronald McDonald House has allowed us that opportunity to stay together as a family and support her every day. Financially, we would not have been able to stay in Atlanta 6 months, you know, away from home. The cost of that would have been exorbitant, and we would not have been able to afford that. So it's just been such a gift for us to be with her every day and just supporting her throughout this journey.
Yeah, Dad, tell me, how much are you paying every day to be at the Ronald McDonald House? What's it costing you?
Well, they recommend it's $20 a day, but you know.
That's amazing.
It's amazing.
You can't find a hotel room for $20.
No.
You know, and you guys can bring your own food in, and you don't. It's unreal.
Well, and then volunteers come in every night and cook. I mean, when you go through multiple therapies and you're working hard, and sometimes we do some sports stuff as well, but just trying to stay motivated. And then we get back, and then somebody's like, "Here's a meal," and it's usually it's always amazing. Actually.
I love that. Well, so excited to meet you guys. We got to stay in touch. Now, Atlanta's Ronald McDonald House Charities is now celebrating 40 years of dedicating and nurturing the health and well-being of children and families here in Metro Atlanta. Atlanta's first Ronald McDonald House was the 4th to open in the world, right on Houston Mill Road. It opened its doors in 1979. I remember that place. I shouldn't say that, should I? The nonprofit organization's launching a campaign called Share a Night to support those families who need services and are far from home. And Beth Howell, the president and CEO of Atlanta's Ronald McDonald Charities, joining us now with how the nonprofit is actually provided for families. Beth, this is amazing, the work you're able to do in our community.
Well, thank you. It really is an honor to take care of these families while they're going through such a difficult time.
Yeah, we appreciate it. And how tough has it been for you all to just keep it going?
Well, we're not for profit, and so every year we start at zero and have to raise the money that we need to care for families who are staying with us. And we couldn't do that without the support of the community.
Yeah, and the community has really welcomed you. That first house right there, Howell Mill, and then you were able to open another one.
Right, right. When we first started, we had 8 bedrooms, and today we have 2 houses that have 81 bedrooms. And so we're able to take care of that many families. And then in addition to the 2 houses, we now have a Ronald McDonald Care Mobile. And it is going to schools and treating children who have asthma.
Oh, wow.
And especially in underserved communities. And then we have a Ronald McDonald Family Room at Scottish Rite, where we are helping to support families whose children are inpatient going through the cancer journey.
And what is that family room? Tell me about that, more about that.
So the family room is really an area of respite inside the hospital. So the families can come in, they can get coffee and snacks. There's usually at least 1 meal offered there a day. They can charge their phones, they can work. You know, anything that they need to do, they can step away, do that, but still only be steps away from their child's bedside.
Oh, we love that. Well, we appreciate everything that you're doing, and we want more people to come in and help out, make a difference, help these families who are there in honor of the 40th anniversary of the Atlanta Ronald McDonald House Charities. They're asking the community to give $40 to share a night to help cover the costs of families' stay there. For more information about how you can help, even taking food over to feed some of the families, so many wonderful things you can do, just go to their website, armhc.org/share a night. When we come back, did you know there's a free service for those undergoing treatment for cancer? I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about it next.